Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently at peace. And we have been for a little while now. We're definitely planning on attacking the Corellian Foundation, there's no doubt about that, but for the moment we're working on building up our naval cap. We've reached our maximum naval capacity of 9,999. I also want to bump us up to fastest speed, there we go, and we need to deal with our mineral issue. There's no doubt about that. So let's go through our jobs here real quick, and we'll just see if there's any worlds that we can develop into a mining world to help deal with that. And then after that, we'll see what else we need to do. This is currently a unification center. This would make a very good mining world. So we're certainly going to swap that over for the time being. Mineral purification plant, there we go. And a bunch of mining districts. Beautiful. Yes, that does cost a lot of minerals, and we're going to buy in another 10,000. Okay, so what else can we work on? Actually, I want to change this from being a unification center for now into being a mining world. Did I miss it? I missed it. Okay, mining world is right there. Looks good. We're negative on our exotic gases as well. That does need to be worked on, and this appears to be bugged, and we're not using that anymore. So that's okay. We are going to have to develop additional fleets. For now, we're not too concerned about that. We're going to bank up alloys for the moment. We've got a colony here. We could definitely clear off these tile blockers. An exotic gas refinery, huh? We'll definitely repair that. Okay, that should solve that problem for now. Here, we mostly... harvesting trap would be nice. We'll put that in. We also really do need a gene clinic here, so we'll get that going. What else do we need jobs-wise here? Any other jobs needed for the moment? The answer to that is not so far. Okay, that's it for now. So we're going to have a problem with our minerals. We need to think about... let's see, we're already running mining subsidies. We're definitely going to need to do something there. Omnifarious acquisition will cost us a lot of unity. Can we get rid of a grand fleet? What does that look like if we do that? Still almost 4K monthly alloys. That does put us at 8906 naval cap. I think we're okay. I'm not too concerned about that. We can definitely bump that up further if we want to. I'm not concerned. I think it's completely and totally okay. So that looks fine to me. And that puts us at minus 75 minerals. That's a much more doable level. Okay, so if that's the case, then we're going to go down to Monocadir here. And we're going to queue ourselves up 4 Titans. They're going to take a while to build. And that's okay. So we're just going to queue up 1, 2, 3, and 4. These will be the basis of 4 additional fleets. So that'll be fine. And we'll bank up alloys until we are done with that. So that'll be a little bit for sure. The real question now is, what is our mineral situation going to end up looking like as we continue to head forward? Economically, we're broadly okay. Pirates? That's bold. Out in Dressel? Okay. We are going to dispatch the 5th Fleet to go deal with the pirates. Cool.
Initiating tactical retreat.
So it won't take us all... well, actually, it'll take us a little while to get there. I'm pretty sure we can't travel through the Corellian Foundation.
The weaklings have destroyed one of our research stations.
But it's fine. I'm really, really deeply unconcerned about this. We'll arrive there in 79 days. We'll make our way through the hyper relay network. It's fine. So we could also think about attacking these guys. We can also think about taking out the Desanu consonants and taking the L cluster for our own, which I think is a good idea. Yeah, I do think that that's a good idea. So for now, I'm going to take the 12th Fleet out over to Wheatris. That'll not take them very long to get there, and they'll be able to take over Ultima Vigilis. No problem. So that looks good. We're currently 40 days from making it in here. Okay. 86 is where we're sitting for minerals. That seems okay. And realistically, do we want to build our fleets up beyond 20 fleets? I feel like it's kind of pointless, to be honest. Who are we going to face that we need more than 20 fleets? Like, for real. Absolutely nobody. That's who. I also wouldn't mind coming out over this way. We should maybe do some auto-surveying. So we can send the Darwin to auto-survey. Where is that these days? Survey. You're assisting research right now. Stop. I want you to come survey. Auto-survey. There we go. That's more like it. So you're going to auto-survey some of these gaps. Looks good. We can fill those in while we're waiting. And energy credits from jobs sounds fine. And we're down to 826. That's noted. So we're going to jump drive to Ultima Vigilis. That'll be okay. And after that, we're mostly just waiting on these surveys to finish up, I think. There are a few gaps here and there.
Battle is joined.
An eerie glow lies over the Ultima Vigilis system. The BOS Toulouse 5 has emerged in a sector of the galaxy surely not visited by any galactic civilization for generations. For millennia. If ever. But wait, our sensors are reporting energy signatures. Most are concentrated on the first planet of the system, an unlikely candidate for life, considering its proximity to a neutron star. But there are others, mobile ones. They're careening towards the BOS Toulouse 5. Weapons charged. Battle stations. Okay, so we are going to easily crush this. This is some sort of a cyber system here. Cool. So that gives us the observation terminal. Interesting. So obviously we're not going to have a difficult time taking down this fleet, right? Or any of these other fleets. We'll take a few losses, but we're not too concerned about it. And we'll just utterly demolish them. 1 fleet down, 2 to go. Excellent. I want to check in on the construction progress of our Titans. Okay, they're actually pretty close to done. I expected that to take a little longer. So we're now coming in here and fighting this fleet, while this one is still up. I don't love that, but it's okay. We can easily defeat both of them. And we'll see how this goes. So all that's left is this Titan. Yeah, this will be no problem whatsoever. We've defeated the defenders of Ultima Vigilis. The system is a curious sight. There's very little solid matter remaining in it, even if its asteroids have a bedraggled look, as if they've been extensively mined. A series of large installations placed at regular intervals around the star, and there's a single planet that our readings suggest may be artificial in origin. Intense energy signals have been detected emanating from it. If answers are to be found, they'll be there. So, there appears to actually be some planets like this one. But sure. So this is dealt with, and we're going to need to jump drive out of here. It'll be 131 days before our jump drive is available. We're going to grab our other science ship and take that up to Wheatris. And that'll jump drive in up here. Cool. And then we'll jump drive these guys out, and they are, of course, going to... they are going to get their repairs done. They did take a few losses, as we expected. So the 4th fleet currently exists, and shouldn't. We're going to split the fleet in half, and then each of those fleets gets split in half. There we go. So now we're going to hop into our fleet manager, and we're going to look at these new fleets here. These 4. Each one should only have a cap of 1 Titan. There we go. So that looks good. And we're going to add in our other ship designs. And there's only one of these so far, but we'll just get all of these added. There we go. And then we know that this is supposed to be 5. This is supposed to be 11. This is supposed to be, I believe, 50 and 60. No, I'm dumb. 25 destroyers. Okay, that's right. 25 destroyers, 50 frigates, and 60 corvettes. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we're going to take this up to 60, up to 50. I'm going to go to 11, 5, and then max out the destroyers. It seems to be easier to do it that way, I think. Maybe. This needs to be 50, and 60, and 25. Beautiful. And then 5 battleships, 11 cruisers. There we go. 50 frigates, and 60 corvettes, and 25 destroyers. Beautiful. So we now know that this is going to cost us like 250,000 alloys. No shockers there. We're just going to grab the 4th fleet here and reinforce that. Cool. And now we're waiting on our science ship to appear here. We did just finish terraforming this world, and I would love to colonize that. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have another one here that we're going to need to wait for a month tick to colonize. We don't have the alloys, so that'll be a little bit. I'm a little surprised that the Goddard isn't here yet. Okay, it'll be here very, very soon. Here's the month tick, and we are going to go ahead and colonize this set. Beautiful. Surveyor activated. And from here, we can jump drive into Ultima Vigilis. And we'll get that surveyed. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 days. Cool. So go ahead and survey that system. These guys will jump drive out in 55 days. Okay. So we've got the 11th fleet here, and that's eventually going to need reinforcement as well. We're going to need a lot of alloys to get those fleets built. But yeah, I think just hanging out at 20 fleets is plenty. I'm not going to try to hit our naval cap. We could, but I think it's a waste of time. So we're not going to do that. A waste of time, a waste of resources. There's not much point. So 20 days on our jump drive here. Order restored on Kenor. I didn't even realize that it needed to be. Actually,
the conquest
there's a lot of
new
Kenors.
World has begun.
Which one is this? That's the Kenor system, not the Kenor planet. Okay. Awkwardness ensues. And we're going to jump drive over to Wheatris. And I think we can repair at the Wheatris station, so that'll be okay. We'll just go ahead and repair there, and we'll prioritize filling out this fleet first. That should be done basically the moment we jump drive over. So that sounds good. We're going to repair the fleet and reinforce the fleet. Yep, that is not that expensive. I'm going to bring the BOS Tigris up over here. 117 in the starbase, huh? Yeah, that's expensive. That's not shocking, to be clear. That's that expensive. We're probably not actually going to build one there. I think in Ultima Vigilis, though, it is worthwhile. So we're going to get the 12th fleet repaired here. That's going to be done soon enough. It is already completely ready to go otherwise. We do need to reinforce some of these fleets, but this button is bugged, and we're not going to bother with that. We've got the 4th fleet that is at 206.
The conquest of a new
remarkable
world
how
has
much
begun.
actually went in there. And now it's at full strength. Cool, so the 4th fleet is good to go. The 9th fleet is going to be fairly soon, realistically. It just went up to the 1st fleet? Okay, that's awkward. The 9th fleet here, yeah, that's going to require a fair amount more in terms of alloys. No shockers there. And we still can't annex the Ubzant, right? We're not going to be able to do that. Let's see here. Integrate subject. Yeah, that's going to cost 3356. It will take 671 months, though, at the rate of 5 influence per month. And we're gaining 5.25. So it would still gain a small amount. I don't know why I thought that we'd have to pay that up front. That's not how that works. You pay it monthly. That's strange that I thought that, but whatever. So we're going to jump drive out over to Ultima Vigilis, and it'll be good to have that under our control. This fleet is now complete, and we're going to send it over to Sol to join its compatriots here. We'll go ahead and enter orbit there. And next we're going to be targeting grabbing the Dasanu consonants. We're going to be a little bit short on influence, I think. What envoy do we have burning influence right now? Wait, why did this just enter claims mode? I was just hovering over this. I think I clicked on it. Interesting. Okay, so what envoy is burning influence? These guys improving relations. Okay. Let's go ahead and cancel
We have established
that. I don't think that actually worked.
Base.
So I need to select and click accept? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We finished up Algol Prime. We are making influence. So that's, I think, okay. And I think working on our subjects is fine here. Although maybe we should have annexed the Tharbaridum Imperium first. How much would that cost monthly? Would that also be 5? Yeah, we can only integrate 1 at a time. So that's not shocking. We are, of course, still working on Ultima Vigilis. And what is this going to... Okay, that's really, 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 really expensive. That's going to cost 1,000 influence to build the starbase here.
Blocker cleared.
That is insane. I mean, it's not connected to any other system. But even so, that's ridiculous. You have to jump drive to get there. Well, for now, we're not too concerned about it. So the Corellians, well, eventually we're going to look to do vassalization wars, right? We're not really going to look to do too many more conquest wars, I think. So like the Azantian assembly here. Yeah, we would definitely... Would they actually accept this? They wouldn't, because of their hostile attitude toward us. Fair enough. We got this terraformation done. We'll go ahead and colonize that.
System survey complete.
Cool. And I'd like to hop over into our fleet manager and continue to reinforce this fleet with another 26,000. So we need like 150,000 to get these fleets maxed out, right? And we're not looking to completely max out our naval cap here. But I think it's okay. We do have our naval coverage good enough. So that's certainly noted. And you can now jump drive out of here. Now that this is surveyed, yeah, 761 needed. So it's literally 1,000 influence to grab Ultima Vigilis. That is absolutely insane. I wonder if it's worth it. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. So the Corellian Foundation here, they're still considered equivalent to us, correct? Correct. So we would likely go for, like, the Guardians over here. We would look for a, like, vassalized CB. Oh, we have claims on all of their inhabited systems, so we would just annex them. But we don't have a claim on them. What? Wait, I'm confused. What's happening here? Show me our claims. Yeah, we don't have claims on them here. Maybe our allies have claims on them? Is that what's happening here?
The conquest of a new world has begun.
I don't know. That's very strange that we can't use these CBs. I'm guessing we can't use the vassalized CB because they're a fallen empire. So the Great Zadrian Mandate would, of course, be one that we would go after for that. Would they just accept... Oh, right, they're under the Corellians at this point. So we would go after the Corellians for that. And that would get us also the Great Sadron Mandate. Noted. The Azantian Assembly is independent. We've got the Han Reconquerors over here. They're an awakened empire. Them we can actually do an end threat on. So that wouldn't be too bad. We could certainly prep for that. So that would involve sending the 9th Fleet here. And then, in fact, let's just go up in here. Let's grab the 1st Fleet. They would go here. And then we know that there's some Han Reconqueror territory here. So we would send, like, the 3rd Fleet to be in position to jump drive in here. What else do the Han Reconquerors have? Anything out over here? Karelian Foundation, Kingdom of Yonderim. No, that looks like it. So we would be able to take out the Han Reconquerors really easily here with just 3 fleets. That seems very doable. I don't think there's any problem whatsoever there. We will continue to reinforce the 9th. And that fleet is going to be pretty cheap to finish off. I like it. That's looking good. But I definitely think that we go after the Han Reconquerors. That is our next move. And then the move after that is likely the Azantian Assembly. And with them, we would likely just do a vassalize CB. Now, that would be... they have a defensive pact with the Karelian Foundation. Fascinating. So in that case, I didn't realize they had a defensive pact. In that case, we would likely go after... Let's see, that's under the Karelians. So we go after the Guardians. For sure. Noted. So this world finished its terraformation, and we'll go ahead and colonize it. I am noting that we're negative in our energy credits right now. We'll deal with that. And we'll colonize this world as well. Beautiful. So what do we want to do with our energy credits? Do we still need the recycling campaign? Let's turn that off and see what happens. We just finished up this terraformation as well. We'll go ahead and colonize that. Beautiful. Okay, months tick occurring, and yeah, we're good. Okay, fantastic. So no problem there. We are ready to declare on the Han Reconquerors. And actually, we're not quite. I want to bring our army in. Where are our armies at? I know we have armies. Civilian ships directly into factions. Where did our army go? Okay, so we've got all of these mega structures here. I'll go ahead and hide that. Terraforming will hide. Integration will hide. Factions will hide. Civilian ships. Military fleets. Where are our armies? They're right here, but why are they not in the outliner? Did that get turned off at some point? Where are the outliner settings? Planets can be on. Armies are not in here anymore. Okay, that's a little strange. But sure, we actually don't need to have both planets and sectors. I'm going to get rid of sectors. We don't really use that. So that'll be fine. We see military fleets, civilian ships. Oh, here's armies. Okay, we'll just put it like that. Okay, these guys are going to get a leader. We'll need to recruit a general, and Amelia Ford sounds good. We'll just hop on over to Weether. In fact, they can chill in Jinkath. That's okay.
Achieved.
So they can just sit right here. They'll be there very quickly. We can declare this war now. So we'll go ahead and do so. End threat.
At last, to war.
And in we go. So we're going to then jump drive over here in Jumla. We'll need to ticket a day. I know there's no route to get there. I'm telling you to jump drive. Why can't we jump drive to Jumla? I mean, this is the wormhole. But we should be able to jump drive. That's wild, right? Very strange.
Beginning attack run on enemy station.
Okay. Well, I believe that these are the only 3 locations that they have. It is very strange that we cannot jump drive here. We're well within jump drive range. And as far as I can tell, there's absolutely nothing preventing us from doing this. There's no route to reach here. Yeah, that's why we're jump driving. Okay, I don't know. We're going to push on with the 7th and 9th Fleet, although we're going to need to take over some of these locations. So Vaviter first, and then we'll go to Croc. And these guys are going to come land on Paltok, perhaps? Let's see what their strengths are. Ooh, there's a lot here. 70, 38, 24. Okay. There's definitely a lot there. So, I'm going to bring in additional fleets. We're going to have 2 fleets here. Fleets. Okay, we're going to have 2 fleets that come in from Seoul. They're going to park in Jinkath. We're going to bring in an additional fleet from Seoul that's going to start bombarding Croc. There we go. And these guys are not actually going to land just yet. They're going to move in system. I don't suppose it's going to let us jump drive here yet. No. That's wild. I have no idea why it's not letting us jump drive into here. Huh. But it doesn't really matter. We're going to grab the 2 fleets that we sent here. They're going to jump drive into Yrium, which they can do, apparently. But we can't jump drive otherwise. I'm wondering if it's like the specific location that we are that's preventing us from jump driving for whatever reason. Let's try coming down to Hithram and see if we can jump drive from there. That would be weird. That would officially be weird.
Battle is joined.
But we're going to hop down here. They're going to have no real problem dealing with this, and we'll start bombardments.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
Cool. So bombardments are occurring, and it'll take a while to get this all properly bombarded. I want to check from over here. We're still within jump drive range. No. Weird. Well, maybe when I restart the game. I don't know what's going on with that one. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if we can manage to get that jump drive into that other system to work. It's very strange, for sure. I'm going to send the 8th Fleet over here to bombard as well. Okay. These are not as bad. Cool. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Emlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nix Marty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.